turn back. And we came on the show and when him go out there and start sing, man, he start dance more than when sing. I mean, say, when him done, he tired like hell. So I took him to the backstage and I said, so you must be it, you know, man. We call him Lester at the time. So you must do it. So when you sing a verse, you dance. And after you don't dance and the solo finished, you go back and sing again. And you won't be tired. So I said, okay. And the next show was at Montego Bay. When we go Montego Bay, he's going to do what I tell him to do. He started the first song, this was a one cup of coffee. When he sing that, the crowd started booing it. Booing. But he didn't say nothing, just come back with the next song and say, judge not before you judge yourself. And when he hit them with that song, the whole place teared down. I don't know if they believe he wrote that song of them at the same time, but they did love him from there. And from there, I never get to see Bob again. I leave him and gone back to England, down to England in 1963, I can remember. Yes, so Jimmy Cliff I started with too. I was the man for Jimmy Cliff because he wrote a song called Dearest Beverly. And there was a restaurant called Beverly's Restaurant. So what he did was to go into that restaurant and asking if they would record this song Dearest Beverly. So Leslie Kang was there as one of the owner of the restaurant. He said to him, do you know Derrick Morgan? And he said to Leslie, yeah, I heard of him. Leslie said, go and get him. When he comes, I'll let you know if you can work. So he come and find me at my yard. That's what James. At the time it was James Seamus. So he came to my yard and tell me about what happened and Leslie Kang want to see me and so on. So I said, what he wants about? And he said, you must listen to him and hear if him sound good for recording. So he sing this song to me, Dearest Beverly. And I said, you don't have any more? He said, yeah, I've got this one called Hurricane Hattie. He said, okay, I love that one because it was a faster tune. So anyhow, take me down to this Beverly's restaurant and when I went there, I met Leslie Kang. And Leslie said to me, Derrick, I've been looking for you a long time and this just come find you for me. And my name Courtney Green and he had a poem called The Lion Say I'm King and I Reign. And he said to James, put the melody with this guy, it's a poem and it did be. And we recorded those two songs for him. And then Leslie said to me, you're not doing anything for me? He said, yeah. And I give him Sunday, Monday. We said, she's gone. So after I give the record that, I went outside the studio and there I saw Owen Gray. I said to Owen, what happened? You want to do a song for us? He said, yeah man. And go inside and make the song called Darling Patricia. Darling Patricia. And that was a good song. Record that song and then come outside and start boast. Say if you never got this system would have flopped. So like you have to tell and I sit right out there and I wrote a song called Be Still and Hear Something and step back in the studio and record it. You know? After do that, then come back. Leslie Kang start releasing song now. And I tell you, the fourth song that he did was a hit. Be Still, Sunday Monday, and the Owen Gray song was number one as well as Jimmy Cliff one. So let it start off very good.
Yes.
Just like how I start Prince Buster. I start Prince Buster because I saw me coming from them two tunes. So we get 13 hits that way. Then there was another youth named Desmond Decker. He came around by a friend of mine named Eric Smith. God bless his soul, it passed now. And he come to me and said, why Derrick, I have a friend here, I can't sing, you know. I mean, listen to him, he sound good, but he never have a song. But he and I become big friends, and as well as with Eric, and we together all day, all time, and never get to write a song yet. I didn't come up one day with a true name, Honor Your Mother and Father, and decided to record that song. And nearly 2 years in there now, our camp, but we never recorded, didn't reach, till that song come true. And they can start it that way. Then come, I start Monty Morris too, because Monty Morris was the one who lived, he and I live in the same yard. And we practice together every day as singer, you know, and thing. And because Adrian and so he didn't run out, but I came in first. So Monty Morris, and then you have Toots came by, and when Toots come by Beverly, you know, he come with a left-handed guitar, and I didn't like it because he was singing some Bantan song, and I didn't take it. And then he go to Prince Buster, and Prince Buster recorded with Dog War and matched up the place. You know, from this up to Toots start. So there was so many artists that I heard about, like Patsy, named Millicent Todd, you have Naomi, and a song with a lot of girls singers, you know, do a lot of artists, so do songs with artists, I do Paulette, Harriet, and do a lot of songs, and do songs with my sister. My sister and I Duke was the first person that I did a song for. Right. And it's called Lover Boy. The tune get big on the corner where they used to play at the S corner rock. And that tune get big. So he used to play it on Coxton. He would take away the crowd from Coxton when he hitting that tune. So Coxton meet me at what theater down at the bottom, and he said to me, "You would like me to do something for him?" And said, all right, we can do a thing, but we can't make juke no more.
To ask a question because, you know, no?
You know?
Yes.
I got a lot of records from Jamaica, and I was really impressed with the number of different labels that were operating, all these unique, interesting labels that you'd see pressed on the records, and all the different interesting producers. Just maybe one story about some of the other smaller labels that were operating that you might have worked with. And
well, I did have a label named the Hop Records, and then I used to have a label named Crab. But in England, I come out with that label, and you have Miss Lynn's record used to have, I don't remember their name of their label. There are a lot of young labels come out in those days, you know. But they now hit big, you know, like Joe Gibbs' label or same Duke and Coxton. Little Wonder, and you know, those kind of labels. Yeah, man, you have good labels.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, if no one has another question, I'm gonna ask this one last question and we'll wrap up. So you mentioned that when you was doing works with these young artists, this one young artist had a song and somebody, was it Prince Buster, tried to take the song? So that kind of stuff happens a lot. It even happens today with people
Right,
that they copyright and stuff like that. But you were aware of that very young, when you started out. So apparently you had control over your music and your publishing and all of that. You understand the business, right?
I know a guy that went to Mr. Dad Coxton.
Yes.
And he go with one of my songs. Because it was a friend of mine, and he came around and he wanted to go in the music business, and he went to Coxton. He heard me write the song and singing it to myself, and then he went to Coxton. to sing the song. So Foxy said to him, you know Derrick Morgan? And he said, yeah. He said, come back with Derrick Morgan too. That is Derrick Morgan style of singing. So, you know? So they found out that my song them what I sing in those days is right there. Nobody don't know it by heart. And they hear it, you know, it's a Derrick Morgan song. Because when I'm in England 63 and people come on the Blue Beat label, they will say, they just go into the record stores and they would say, give me a latest Derrick Morgan. They don't want the name of the song, I just want a Derrick Morgan. And I was a blues spot man. Every man in England used to have a stereo called Blues Spot. And everybody played pure Derrick Morgan. Pure Derrick Morgan. When I went to London in 1963, and I'm going to a place named Brixton.
Yeah, Brixton.
Yes. Look at the wall. There was a fire blazing on it. Blazing up. People, this lady named King, Iris, something like Iris King, her label was. She stole the song. And later come found out and sue her for it. And then thing. Although you say, if you see our poster out here, man, blazing up, pure blazing fire. So there's nothing going on in the young world of reggae music and ska music and so on, you know.
Yeah.
But what can we do?
But since you was in London, in England, people were aware of those copyright issues because you had Island Records and all these. No, even there?
We Jamaicans didn't know about the copyrights. It's after I met Moon Hop, I found out about copyright.
Oh, wow.
And look on thing.
So that means all of this cast on them.
Yeah,
Because
all
Moon
the
Hop is now
just on
60.
them. I don't get no rights from none of them because we didn't know about copyright. The promoters them know, the producers know about it and they keep everything to themselves. So that's what we get hurt them the way like Cox know about it, Dupree know about it, Leslie Camp know about it, Prince Buster himself know about it.
Wow.
But we didn't know anything as a singer out there. We were dumb and blind to everything there until I met Moon Hop. And when Moon Up going to the British chart, this guy named Denzel then he's come to me and said, Derrick, you know, copyright the tune there. He said, what you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. He said, come with me, man. I have to carry me up at the copyright place and but sign me up on thing and so on. So that's how Palmer record get have to pay me some money towards it because it was a general. They know because Moon Up is really my music, you know, because I made that song and give it to him to put out. But he just hang on to everything. And hang on to the copyrights, everything. Publishing. I didn't know about publishing. So I always tell the young youth now, if it's even to register your song, as you know your song out there, go register it, because it's a pension.
So Derrick, we're talking about now, Moon Hop was 1969.
69, yeah.
So you went from 1960 to, that's 9 years of no royalty?
No royalty.
No royalty, no royalty.
You never backed it up, you never backtrack and get, because you can backtrack and get it, you know. Because here's the thing, your copyright, well, no, you don't really have to register, because once you can put it in a fixed place of expression, then it's copyrighted, right? Once you put it up, it's copyrighted, right?
Okay.
But here's how long it lasts for, Derrick. It lasts for your lifetime, plus 70 years after your death.
That's right.
All your estate and your children, and that's what we got to get to, because a lot of reggae artists still got money that they can collect.
Yeah,
You can still collect
I know
it.
that.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? George Clinton is collecting a lot of stuff for people use for hip hop and all of that. And you got to be really careful now because they got this thing called artificial intelligence that can take your voice and put it on a new rhythm and sample you and just, you know, you ain't making nothing.
That is true. That is true.
But with this now, you can, you know. So I'm glad to see that you're in here and you're not being exploited on your own resources.
Right.
Right? Because there's no more, we're not doing that no more.
No.
Right? Because we got family to eat.
That's
We have to go on and we're trying to close the generation wealth gap, you know. And that's where a lot of our money is in our creativity.
True.
But we don't know. We just happy to get up on stage and sing and all of this girl business.
Yeah.
And you know, your family losing money. So now I understand all of these things. And when I look at it, I know a lot of it happening in reggae music, especially with these producers.
Oh yes, it's happening with reggae music.
40
a lot.
years. Probably still happening now. Because I'm hearing people having problems still.
Yeah, that is true. That's true.
But I want to thank you for being here, man. I appreciate all your love, man.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, I appreciate all your love. And,
Thank you.
Give them a big round of applause.
Yeah.
So, if there's anybody needs drops or anything, you can just go over to the table right there and just form a line and get your drops. Thank you very much, DJs. All right, respect.
Papa Ray wanted to just do a sign on something. Yes. Thanks, sir. Sure.
Do you
Oh my God. I get something.
This is an old one.
Oh, that's an old one?
Yeah, he's wearing one of the new ones.
Okay, cool. That's a new one. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like the new one. That's nice.
do you need to get somebody else? Do you need to get?
wants to leave now. He's scared.
Do you need to get somebody else around the other side to help him?
Okay, oh, okay. Okay, got
Do you need somebody on the other side to help?
Yeah.
Are you getting something recorded? Yeah. Where's that line? Is that started with you or? Okay. I don't want to have that recording. I don't want to have him getting in the chair.
You guys waiting for drops? Okay, good.
You think this stupid?
You got some drops, Derrick. You got some DJ needs
Let
some
me see if this
drops.
John board ready.
Okay, so you can roll in here and then you guys can roll in there. Okay. Them girls. Well, brother.
Hello.
Okay, we're gonna do some drops right here, man. Who
hello.
wants to go first?
Can I do one real quick? I do an all vinyl show for helping Sierra Nevada. Can you say something like we're spinning for Sierra with Derrick Morgan?
Yeah? We're spinning.
Spinning for Sierra with Derrick Morgan.
Spinning what?
Spinning,
for
like
Sierra.
spinning records
Spinning for Sierra.
with Derrick Morgan.
Derrick Morgan. Say that. Spinning for Sierra with Derrick Morgan.
Oh.
Ready? Spinning for Sierra with Derrick. Somebody named Sierra.
You mean
No,
Sierra Nevada, right?
no, like Sierra Nevada,
Like
yeah.
Sierra Nevada, dude.
To support Sierra Nevada.
Spinning with Sierra.
Spinning for Sierra with Derrick Morgan.
Spinning with Sierra. Spinning with Sierra Nevada. With Derrick Morgan.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Uncle Derrick, it's Rocco to you from